Now we're gonna see what's cracking looking. Actually, what's stacking looking for all Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendant tomorrow. So we're gonna basically be going through 3 phases: birth, life, and death. So birth is the area and location where you need to start planting seeds at. Feel me? When it comes to the moon being in Sagittarius, now you're gonna have the gift to do this for Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. Now, also after that, we're gonna basically see what are gonna be the oppositions that's gonna be basically opposing you when the Mars get into with Mars and Gemini. We're gonna basically see what you need to be learning from the square moon, so you can pretty much learn how to make changes and learn how to get it moving. So we're gonna see what the moon in Sagittarius needs you to go ahead and start doing. Alright, of course, it needs you to go ahead and of course start planting seeds when it comes to the Page of Swords. Having faith, hope, and belief when it comes to your ideas and your way of thinking and communicating. That's why we're gonna see why you got the Page of Swords, and we're gonna see how Mars and Gemini is gonna be affecting you tomorrow by bringing obstacles your way for all Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendances. And that house and location is going to be your 9th house. So we're going to see who, what, when, where, why, who's going to be basically opposing you tomorrow when it comes to Mars and Gemini in your environment, which is your 3rd house, your environment, your surroundings. So who's going to be opposing all Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendances tomorrow when it comes to Mars being in Gemini for all Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendances. All right, cool. We got a few cards here. We got a whole lot of shit going on. Now you're going to be getting opposed by the Devil card, which so you may basically be doing some extreme things tomorrow when it comes to what you're giving your attention to and what you're paying attention to. Also, you'll be dealing with some extreme personal emotions. Also, you'll be going through some deep transformation when it comes to your ways of feeling about things. You're also going to be you're going to have the Lovers card, aka you're going to be overindulging tomorrow. You're also going to be basically dealing with some areas and locations of your resources and your material and your money. And you're going to have the World, aka the environment, your surroundings. And we just basically dealing with some swords and shit. Now, basically we got that. Now we're gonna basically see what you need to be learning from this square moon tomorrow, and what are the changes you need to basically start coming up with. Or Aries. You got the Hierophant card. So basically you need to put yourself into a circumstance and location of getting more into, your emotions and how you feel on the inside and expressing that with the right individuals when it comes to your learning aspects tomorrow. Now we're gonna add this up and see what kind of energy you're dealing with for Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendances. Now you're dealing with a Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant, so you need to basically, and also Sagittarius is exalted in Cancer, so you need to basically be taking on a little bit of Cancer characteristics, being more loving, more nurturing, more caring than all Aries, Sun, Moon, and Ascendances, and you'll be basically going with these energies in a very, very, very wonderful manner. Now we're about to get into you Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Ascendances. We're going to see how the moon in Sagittarius is going to basically be affecting you guys some more in this constellation. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Ascendances, you guys' 8th house in Sagittarius is going to be getting affected. So we're going to see what you need to be basically learn how to deeply expand when it comes to that area and location. And we're going to see what the moon in Sagittarius got to say for you when it comes to Taurus, Sun, Moon, Ascendances. What are the seeds you need to pretty much start planting for all Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, for all Taurus, Sun, Moon, Ascendances? What are the seeds you need to start planting when it comes to your 8th house? The house that's behind the scenes. All Taurus, Sun, Moon, Ascendances. We're going to see what's going on in that house and location. Which seeds you need to start planting for all Taurus, Sun. Alright. Damn. So basically, you got the Pluto card. And of course, you got Sagittarius in your 8th house. So basically, you need to look at the bigger picture when it comes to expanding away from desires and expanding away from all the swords, aka ideas that no longer serve you. So basically, you're dealing with that. So you're gonna be you're gonna be coming down to some whole lot of deep transformations tomorrow for all Taurus, Sun, Moon, Ascendances. Why do you have that card? And we're gonna see how Mars and Gemini is gonna basically be affecting you tomorrow, which is basically in your 2nd house. Either someone or something is gonna oppose you tomorrow. We're going to figure that out. Who's going to be opposing all Taurus, Sun, Moon, Ascendant when it comes to Mars and Gemini? We're going to figure that out right now. You're going to go through that opposition. Alright. So you're going to be dealing with the Emperor card. So you're going to be getting opposed by structure. Anything that's dealing with, practicality, things that you're working on, building on, and things that perspective, that's what's going to be getting opposed. It's going to be opposing. Things that you're trying to build. That's the Emperor card. So it's all about building. So we're going to see what you need to be learning how to change when it comes to this square moon tomorrow for Virgo Sun and Sagittarius moon for all Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. What you need to be learning from this Sagittarius moon tomorrow. Alright, so basically, you need to learn how to value your emotional support or value someone or something that you have an emotional connection with. That's what you basically need to be learning to do tomorrow. Now we're going to add this up and see what kind of energies you're basically dealing with. Yeah, that was the last card that fell. So basically, you're dealing with a Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Libra. So you need to pretty much put yourself into a space and location of learning how to have equilibrium and balance tomorrow. So yeah, you learn how to have some balance tomorrow. Or Taurus, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. So the first card was the Ten of Swords. The second card was the Emperor card. And the final card was the Two of Cups. So basically, you're dealing with a whole lot of air, you're dealing with a whole lot of earth, and you're dealing with a whole lot of water. So basically, you need to either put yourself into a circumstance situation, create an equilibrium and balance. You're going to be basically going through those 3 stages. Now, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Ascendances, your 7th house is going to basically be getting affected. So we're going to see what are the relationships that you need to start planting seeds when it comes to the moon being a Sagittarius tomorrow. Or Gemini, Sun, Moon, Ascendances. So what's your relationship looking like when it comes to the moon and Sagittarius? Oh, damn. Dang. Alright, so we got... So you need to start planting seeds when it comes to your visions, aka expanding your relationships or expanding your away from your relationships if it's not working with a person, place, or thing. You also got the Nine of Swords. So you're going through some experiences of looking back when it comes to your past visions that you had, either have with people, places, and things, or have certain experiences that you have. Is basically you keep looking back, and you pretty much are kind of like in a situation of, should you expand from these things or should you get away from these things? And you're also in a circumstance, situation, and location of pretty much looking at the bigger picture when it comes to expanding and building your visions. And you're also spending a whole lot of time into some changes during that time. Now we're going to see why you got all these cards. And we're going to see how Mars and Gemini is going to be affecting all Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants tomorrow when it comes to the oppositions. So either when it comes to your first house and when it comes to your personal life. So we're going to see where all the oppositions are going to be coming from these energies. Alright, boom. The opposition is going to be coming from what you've been paying attention to and how others is paying attention to you. And also the Lovers card, either a person, place, or thing that you have a love affair with, or someone that you have affairs with. And there's going to be some visions, internal visions that's going to be happening. Now we're going to see what you need to be learning for all Gemini, Sun, Moon, tendencies for the moon being in Sagittarius tomorrow, aka the square moon. What you need to be learning tomorrow for all Gemini, Sun, Moon, tendencies. What the moon and Sagittarius need you to learn tomorrow. You need to be basically learning something. So what you guys need to basically be learning tomorrow. Alright, I need to be learning how to do some shadow work when it comes to your mind and your sword, aka going with inside yourself and communicate with yourself. That's basically what you need to be doing tomorrow. We're going to add this up. We got 8 plus 4 plus 9 plus 11 plus 12 plus 12 plus 6 plus 6. You're dealing with a Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Leo. So you need to utilize the Leo energies and be a little bit more expressive, which is going to bring that Trine from Sagittarius. So wherever you got Leo in your 3rd house, to use your mind, your environment, and your surroundings, and things that's in it to kind of like, go through that learning phase before you'll be alright. Now we're about to get into you Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. Now you guys are going to be going through the extremes, receiving extremes, and also going through some learning aspects tomorrow. Now we're about to get into you Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. We're going to basically see what the blunt is hitting for you guys. Now Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. You guys are going to be going through misunderstandings tomorrow. But we're going to basically be seeing the seeds that you basically need to start playing when it comes to your 6th house. Your work, your health, your routines. Feel me? Alright, first off rip, so you got the 6 of air. So you got the 6 of swords. So that basically means you need to start planting seeds when it comes to your way of communicating and paying attention towards what you're paying attention to when it comes to your thinking and communication skills. For me, either you need to basically be getting rid of ideas that no longer serve you and coming up with a new way to pretty much transform or swing your ideas and sell your ideas somewhere else when it comes to the things you paid attention to and how you're paying attention. We're going to see where I got the 6 of swords, and we're going to see how the Mars and Gemini is going to basically be affecting you when it comes to your dreams, imaginations, and fantasies. How will this basically be affecting you guys? It's going to be affecting you guys when it comes to your environment, aka it's going to be bringing some circumstances, situations, some birth and growth. So this is kind of like a good card, the Empress card. It's dealing with fertility, dealing with pregnancy, and it's dealing with, you know, opposition. So you can be either your kids can be opposing you, or you can be basically getting opposed by things that's in your environment and your surroundings. But also you're gonna be explaining and of course learning from these things. Now we're gonna see why you have these cards, and we're gonna see how we're gonna see what the moon and Sagittarius need you to learn when it comes to Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. So you gotta basically go to a learning phase tomorrow for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. What you guys need to be learning. You need to learn how to just sit back, have clarity, and receive new visions. That's what you need to learn how to do when it comes to grand. You're gonna be receiving grand support when it comes to new visions. Also, you need to learn how to spend your time on working on something and building your projects and working on your tasks. You also need to learn how to have some form of equilibrium and balance when it comes to your emotional stance on things. And also, you also need to put yourself into a circumstance situation. You're going to be going through some expressing conflict, or going through some conflict when it comes to your money and your resources, having emotional conflict in that area. You're also going to be receiving grand support when it comes to ideas and swords. Ideas, swords. We're going to add this up and see what kind of energies you're working with and how you can learn how to use these energies to kind of like help you out in your situation. Now we got 13 plus 6 plus 3 plus 13 plus 8 plus 14 plus 5. You're dealing with a Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Scorpio. Or you need to utilize the Scorpio and the moon is Scorpio right now to go through a deep transformation and stay down until you come up, and you'll be out for all Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. So that's dealing with fixed water. So fixating your own way to deal with your feelings and emotions, and stay fixated in that area. Spend time with yourself before you come out in the open, basically. Now, all Leo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants, you guys are going to be basically dealing with a gift tomorrow. Now, you're going to be going through 3 phases. Birth, life, death. Now, we're going to basically see what you need to be giving birth to when it comes to the moon and Sagittarius. Or Leo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. What do you guys need to be basically giving birth to? What do you guys need to be giving basically birth to? Alright. You need to be giving birth to the Empress card, aka things that's in your environment and your surroundings. So basically you need to be basically giving, you're going to have the gift to give life or receive life when it comes to your environment, your surroundings, or the people, places, and things that you have connections with. To be aware of and be on that lookout. Also, you guys got Sagittarius in your 5th house. So basically we're going to see how your love, your entertainment, your creativity, your expressions are going to basically be getting affected. Now we're going to see what Mars and Gemini is going to basically be opposing, which is going to be your 11th house. So the oppositions you're going to be going through with Mars and Gemini for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. What are the oppositions and the obstacles you're going to basically be going through tomorrow for Mars and Gemini? Oppositions, the obstacles is going to basically be past experiences or experiences dealing with the future that you're either worrying about and second guessing during this time. So you're basically looking back at an experience dealing with a person, place, or thing during this time. I mean, and it's putting you in la la land. It's kind of like putting you into a circumstance situation of traffic at the moment. Basically, we're gonna see why you got that card, and we're gonna see what you need to be learning and how. We're gonna see what you need to learn from this Moon and Sagittarius to keep pushing you to move forward and kind of like, you know, keep you away from stagnation. For all of your Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. All right. So you need to look at the bigger picture when it comes to your money, your resources, and of course your material, and expand that. So you're dealing with a Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Gemini, or you need to utilize the Gemini energies, which will be the Mars and Gemini, to have passions towards your way of thinking, communicating, analyzing, and of course expressing and sharing your ideas. And of course you have that in your 11th house. So we got 9 of coins, we got 9 of wands, so that's 18. 8 plus 1 is 9. Then you got the Empress card, which is 3, 10, 11, 12. You add that up, you get 12. So 2 plus 1 is 3. So you're dealing with Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. So you need to be a little bit more communicative and you know, be open to ideas. You'll be alright. And now we're about to basically get into you Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. You're about to get into your Virgos. You're going to see what it's hitting for. You guys are going to be going through a learning aspect tomorrow for all Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. So we're going to see what you need to be learning how to do, what you're going to be learning what to do tomorrow when it comes to Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. So yeah. Yeah. Now Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant, you guys are going to be basically going through a learning phase. So we're going to see what your 4th house is headed for, that on home, family, and privacy. So we need to see, we're going to see what are the seeds that you need to start planting tomorrow when it comes to Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. For Moon and Sagittarius, seeds you need to start planting. the seeds you need to start planting is valuing your passions, your motivations, and your energy. So you need to pretty much spend time in that area, value that, and of course, put that energy to test. So you need to be valuing your visions during this time, or valuing someone or something. We're gonna see where I got the Two of Wands, and we're gonna see how Mars and Gemini is gonna be affecting your 10th house, your career, your business, and your status. How Mars and Gemini is gonna basically be affecting that house, or Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. How Mars and Gemini will be affecting, or Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant with the Moon, Sagittarius tomorrow. I was right. It's going to be affecting you when it comes to you giving your grand support. Feel me? So you giving your grand support, that's basically going to be affecting you. Now, you can be pretty much going through some relationship issues, but we're going to figure out what's going on. We're going to figure out what you need to be learning, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant, for the Moon being in Sagittarius tomorrow. That's squaring you. What you need to be learning. What you need, guys. All right. You need to be learning how to express yourself when it comes to your emotional environment, your emotional surroundings, and how you feel about your emotions, or to feel about the people, places, and things that's in your environment or your surroundings. So you need to have an emotional connection when it comes to the people, places, and things that's in your environment. We're going to add this up and see what kind of energies you're basically dealing with for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. We got the King. So that's 14 plus 3 plus 2. So you're dealing with a Sun, Moon, and Ascendant Capricorn. So you need to utilize the Capricorn energies. That's cardinal Earth. So you need to come up with a whole new way of initiate new ways on how to think. Be practical when it comes to your status, your career, your goals, your family, and home and privacy. Feel me? And you got Virgo. You got Sagittarius in your 4th house. Capricorn is 10th house, but it's not in your 10th house because your constellation is different. But if you know what I'm saying, 10th house is that representation. So basically, you need to utilize some Capricorn energies. You need to transform, take power and control. And you got that in your 5th house. So yes, so that's basically what you need to basically be doing during this time for all Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. Now Libra, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant, you guys are going to be basically carrying the world's weight on your shoulders because tomorrow. And why do I say this? Because you all going to be basically carrying the weight on your shoulders because Libra exalts Jupiter and Neptune. So you're going to be going to take some extreme and reacting and responding and receiving. Now, all Libra, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant, your 3rd house is going to be basically getting affected. Now, 3rd house is your environment, your surroundings, your friends, the way you think, the way you communicate, the way, of course, you relate. Now, we're going to basically see how you're going to have opportunities, how these opportunities is going to be working with you when it comes to the Moon and Sagittarius. What are the seeds you need to start planting when it comes to the Moon being in Sagittarius for all Libra, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant, with your 3rd house. The seeds you need to basically start planting. All right, so Libras, you're dealing with some backstabbing energy. So of course, watch out. You're gonna be basically dealing with some. I just said you're gonna have the weight on your shoulders. Now the weight is gonna be on your shoulders, your back, your booty, all that. So now you're gonna basically be getting hit with some backstabbers, aka some ideas, or you're gonna be basically carrying a whole lot of weight on your shoulders. And also, Libras do exalt Jupiter and Neptune. So you're gonna exalt yourself tomorrow. We're gonna see where I got the 10 of Swords. We're gonna see what oppositions you're going to be dealing with when it comes to the Mars being in Gemini, how you're going to be basically getting opposed by that for all Libra, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. How the Mars and Gemini will be affecting all Libra, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. Alright, cool. It's going to be affecting you when it comes to the things that you're valuing. Someone or something. Either you need to value some form of justice and peace, balance, and harmony in that energy. And of course, that's the Libra card. Also, it's going to be affecting your way of thinking and communicating. That's going to come from your 9th house. Now we're gonna you're dealing with some Cancer energies, or you're dealing with a whole lot of caring energy. You're caring about something. You have a whole lot of care in it. We're gonna see what you need to be learning from this Moon in Sagittarius for all Libra, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. What you're gonna be learning. You gotta learn life. You're gonna be learning how to express your mind, and you're gonna be learning about individuals that can be snakes. Feel me? We're gonna add this up. You can deal with some emotional conflict. 5 plus 1 plus 2 plus 10. You're dealing with a Sun, Moon, and Ascendant Sagittarius. Either Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant going to oppose you, or you're basically going to learn from that individual. Feel me? But you learn with it. Basically, you just need to be you. Just be you tomorrow, and you'll be alright. Or leave the Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. Now we're about to get into you Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. Your second house is going to be getting affected for all Scorpio. Now Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. You guys are going to be busy. Oh damn! I didn't even get to the message yet. That was a deep transformation right there. We still got the. It's crazy. We got the Scorpio card on the floor. All that. But we're going to basically get to the point of view. All out of conjunction. Now we're going to see what the Moon and Sagittarius got to say for all Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants when it comes to your second house. So we're going to get into you Scorpios. What the Moon and Sagittarius, you should start planting seeds when it comes to your second house. Damn, all these cards coming up. We just need one card. We just need one answer. But we're going to let it rock. We're going to let it rock one time. Alright. Now you're dealing with the Chariot card. So with the Chariot, you need to pretty much look at the bigger picture and expand right now. Feel me? Either someone or something that you're valuing is stopping you. Or you can be stopping yourself. And basically, you need to just separate, aka rise above. You need to pretty much expand away from something. You got the Chariot card. It's like the Cancer card. So yeah, you need to expand from something right now. We're gonna see where I got the Chariot card, and we're gonna basically see how you're gonna be getting affected for Mars and Gemini when it comes to your 8th house. All right. How is Mars and Gemini will be affecting Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant tomorrow and opposing you guys and big obstacles? How will this be affecting you? Alright, yeah. It's going to be affecting you when it comes to your emotional experiences, aka you feeling the need to expand or retreat from something emotionally. That's how it's going to affect you. Now we're going to you're dealing with some extreme energies right now, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. We're going to see what you need to learn from this Moon being in Sagittarius and how it can help you and keep you pushing forward in life and moving forward in life. Alright, cool. Got 2 cards. Now, you need to learn how to have a deep emotional connection when it comes to someone or something and have a loyalty to put a ring on it. And also, come up with a new way of thinking and communicating and analyzing. A sharp mind. Make sure your mind's sharp so you can sharp right through it. Now we got 7 plus 9 plus 2 plus 1. And you're basically dealing with a Sun, Moon, and the Capricorn. Now you got Capricorn. And you got Pluto and Capricorn. So you need to either take power control, be practical, and transform and have new structure going your way. Use the Capricorn energy tomorrow. You'll be alright. And also, Sagittarius falls in Capricorn. So of course, you're still dealing with that energy. So you use your environment and your surroundings in your mind. You'll be alright. Now we're about to get into you Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. Now, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant, you guys are going to have the power and control tomorrow. So, AKA the ball's going to be in your court to expand or the other side. Now, you're going to be the example of what to do and what not to do tomorrow. Now, we're going to see what seeds you need to start planting when it comes to you, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. You got it in your first house. You. Alright? Alright. So, you need to pretty much give grand support when it comes to your resources, your material, your money, and of course, your maternal. Give grand support in that area. Also, you need to place yourself into a circumstance situation of expanding and looking at the bigger picture when it comes to your environment, your surroundings, and your visions. Expand on that. We're going to see where you got those cards. And we're going to see how you're going to be getting opposed by the Mars and Gemini when it comes to your relationships, your opposites, your 180, and of course your 7th house. For Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. How will you be basically getting opposed tomorrow? And who's going to be opposing you guys? Now, you're going to be receiving the oppositions from the 4 of Pentacles, aka someone or something that's dealing with structure or money or with something that you're building on when it comes to resources and material. And we're going to see what you need to be learning about yourself when it comes to the Moon being in Sagittarius for all Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. What you guys need to be basically learning about yourself tomorrow. You need to be basically learning about yourself tomorrow. What do you need to be basically learning about yourself tomorrow for all Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant? Oh shit. You basically need to be learning how to value your mind. Clear it or value it. Feel me? Or learn how to stable in that area. Clear your mind. Put that blind. Don't take the blindfold off until your mind is clear. Bird box. Now, we're going to basically get into these spectrums. We got 14 plus 3 plus 4 plus 2. So you're dealing with a Sun, Moon, and Leo. Or you need to utilize the Venus and Leo energies or the Leo energies in the 5th house energies to express yourself. Praise yourself. So yeah, it's your birthday tomorrow for all Sagittarius moons. Ascendant, so and suns. Yeah. Every day your birthday. Now we about to get into you Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. Alright, now we're about to basically get into you Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. Now we're gonna basically see how it's hitting for you. Now Sagittarius falls in Capricorn, so it's sleep. So basically you may have to kind of like, you know, get it up a little bit, or you may have to get your girl to get you up a little bit. Nah, I'm just joking. But yo, when it comes to Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants, your house that's gonna be basically getting affected is your 12th house. Now we're gonna see what you need to start planting seeds with when it comes to the moon being in Sagittarius for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. What seeds you need to start planting them on. So you basically need to look at the bigger picture when it comes to Page of Wands. Looking at the bigger picture and expanding your visions, aka having the seeds and let that vision expand, and of course go to the higher horizons. Now we're gonna see why I got the Page of Wands, and we're gonna basically see who and what's gonna basically be opposing you when it comes to your 6th house, Gemini, Mars and Gemini, for Moon and Sagittarius for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. Who's gonna basically be opposing you tomorrow when it comes to you guys? Now you're going to be basically receiving a whole lot of oppositions and opposing energies when it comes to the temperance. So you need to pretty much create some form of equilibrium or balance when it comes to your cups, the weight and the scales, and of course making sure your light is a feather. So that means you pretty much put yourself into a situation of not going to the extreme tomorrow. Weigh the scales, have some balance, and you'll be at it. Now, we're going to basically see what you need to be learning from this moon being in Sagittarius for all Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. What do you Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants need to be learning? You need to learn how to have hope and faith and luck. You need to learn about the backstabbers and of course the ideas and all the baggage that you're carrying. You need to learn how to give life to things that's existence and give death to anything that no longer serves you. Give death to that. Also, you need to pretty much learn how to use your magic. And you learn how to go inside yourself, your intuition, aka do some shadow work. We're going to add this up for you Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants, and we're going to basically see what energies you can use to pretty much help you out. 11 plus 14 plus 10 plus 10 plus 20 plus 1 plus 2. You're dealing with a Sun, Moon, Ascendant. You're dealing with a Sun, Moon, Ascendant. You're dealing with a Sun, Moon, Ascendant Leo. So use the Venus and Leo energies, or use the Leo energy and express yourself. Praise yourself. Praise yourself. For me, get in your bag. Express yourself. Get in your childlike natures. Use your inner child. For me, this ain't the time to be too, you know. Oh, actually, we're gonna have a grand fire trine tomorrow, cause we got Venus and Leo, we got Jupiter in Aries. We're gonna have the moon and Sagittarius. It's gonna be a grand fire trine. It's going to be a grand air trine. It's going to be a grand earth trine. So it's going to be a grand big trine tomorrow. Feel me? Ooh. Now, all Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants, you guys are going to have opportunities to go in your favor tomorrow. Now, the house and location that you got Sagittarius in is basically in your 11th house. So we're going to basically see how your 11th house and your way of associating is going to go in your favor tomorrow. So we're going to see the seeds that you need to start planting for all Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. Seeds you need to start planting for the moon being in Sagittarius tomorrow. You guys. Alright, cool. So Aquarius, you're dealing with a whole lot of death energy. So you got the so Aquarius, you're either hanging on to someone or something that you're associating yourself with, and you pretty much get away from that. And also you're associating yourself with a whole lot of detriments during this time. You also got Saturn in Aquarius, so we understand. But you're also gonna receive some grand support and or some money from your associations or the things you associate yourself with, which is cool. Now we're gonna see why you got these cards, and we're gonna see who is gonna basically be opposing you when it comes to your 5th house for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. What's gonna be opposing you? Who's gonna be opposing you? And we just said it, Saturn and Aquarius. So either the devil is gonna oppose you, or you're gonna basically be receiving some. You're gonna be receiving a whole lot of attention from the devil, or a desire that you're in. I mean, the devil gonna come see you, or your desires. The devil gonna be your desires. We're gonna see why you got the devil card, and we're gonna see why you got all these cards, and we're gonna basically see what you need to be learning from tomorrow, from how Aquarius. We're gonna see why you got these cards, and we're gonna basically see what you need to be learning tomorrow when it comes to your associations and your yeah, we're gonna see what you need to be learning tomorrow for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. What you need to learn, what the moon and Sagittarius need you to learn tomorrow. You need to learn how to fight, stand your ground, when it comes to your spirit and your space, aka spiritually. You need to pretty much get high. Get high. That's it. That's it. That's it. Get high. That's it. 7 of Wands. You need to expand. Expand your horizons. 4 plus 4 plus 13 plus 6 plus 7. You're dealing with a sun, moon, and a Libra. So you're using Mercury and Libra energies to create some form of equilibrium and balance when it comes to all you guys. Now you're going to basically have Libra in your 9th house. So basically use your 9th house, your wisdom, your knowledge, your experiences, and your beliefs, and expand with it. And now last but not least, we're going to get into your Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendances, and how your 10th house is going to basically be getting affected, and how your 4th house is going to be getting affected, and the seeds you need to start planting for all Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendances. Now we're going to get right into you guys right now in the second video. Last but not least, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendances. We're going to see how the Moon in Sagittarius is going to be affecting your 10th house, your career, your status, and what you're known for. So we're going to basically see what the seeds you need to start planting when it comes to your Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendances, and the Moon in Sagittarius. So your mind is wrapped up into something, and that's affecting your status and and what you're known for. You're wrapping your mind around something. Too many ideas and too many ideologies. You need to unwrap yourself and get away from certain things. That's kind of like stagnating you and keeping you wrapped up. AKA, you need to clear your mind and clean it out. Clean all that dirt out of it. Clean all that mucus out your mind. Now we're going to see where I got the 8 of Swords. And we're going to basically see who or what's going to be opposing you when it comes to Mars and Gemini for all Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendances. AKA, it's going to be opposing your 4th house. What's going to be opposing to Mars and Gemini for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendances? Who's going to be opposing you, and basically what's going to be basically opposing you. Someone or something. Damn. Now, you're going to get opposed by something that you spend your time into, good or bad. You're going to get opposed by statuses and what you're known for when it comes to money, resources, and material. So watch out. Don't be vulnerable during this time. You're going to be getting exposed when it comes to giving your grand support to people, places, and things, emotional wise. You're going to be getting opposed when it comes to your divisions that you push off, when it comes to your environment, your surroundings, and of course you'll be getting opposed when it comes to the things that you're building on, working on. Money, resources, and material, aka your 10th house. Now we're going to see why you got those cards, and we're going to basically see what you need to be learning from this Moon in Sagittarius to help you keep moving forward, aka Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendances. We're going to basically see what you need to be basically learning. All Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendances. What you basically need to be learning, which can basically help you move forward. Alright, cool. You'll be learning how to receive grand support in an emotional way. Also, you need to start your own career and business. Get up off your booty, make that move. Start planting seeds and look at the bigger picture when it comes to your status and reputation, of course, or aka the hermit mode. Separate when it comes to your experiences and things. Go with inside yourself. Alright, we're going to add this up. 3 plus 14 plus 10 plus 8 plus 8 plus 4 plus 9 plus 11 plus 1 plus 13. You're dealing with a Sun, Moon, Ascendant Sagittarius, or you need to utilize the Sagittarius energies, aka the Moon in Sagittarius energies, which is your 10th house, to get your so to have you looking at the bigger picture, learn about yourself, and of course the experiences that you're gonna basically be encountering tomorrow, and you're gonna be alright for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendants. And that's basically the reading for